Hey everyone, how you all doing? What I have here today is this is one of my favorite watches that I have in my collection. This is the two-line Submariner, original Submariner, not the no date. This is the Submariner. This is a Z serial, takes it back to about 2006 time frame. I've had this watch now for going on 4 years. I wear it. I'm very much of a weekend watch wearer. You know, the watch I've been wearing most of the time lately has been my Apple Watch, but you know, that's just because I'm in the Air Force and I'm constantly in uniform, and I don't know. I just, you know, this is more comfortable for me and to get all my daily activities done. But this has been one of my favorite, most beloved watches. I've done almost everything in this watch as far as traveling. I've worn it on my wedding. I've worn it on my honeymoon. I mean, this has been all over the world, and you know, I've made a lot of good memories with this watch. I just wanted to share a couple things that I really liked about it, and a couple things I disliked. I suppose there's really not too many I dislike, but something about this watch and the symmetry of it is just so beautiful to me. It's very, very easy to look at, and it's very easy to just pick up and go and wear. I liked the most that this is the closest thing, in my opinion, Rolex has put out to a true tool watch in their most modern collection. I said that in about an older video when I was comparing it to this guy. This was actually a watch I just recently picked up as well, but I was comparing it to the Date Sub. And I actually, in that video, I chose this one over this one if you were only going to have one. That opinion may have changed now, or as of late, just a little bit, but that's just because me personally, I like to have a date on a watch, especially when I'm wearing it and traveling with it. And that's one of the things I'm not huge on with this watch, and it's tough to, you know, when you wear something like this and the date is always there, and I'm just the kind of guy who I always look down at my wrist, always looking down at my wrist for the date. And if it's not here, so that's why this is more of my weekend watch now, and I still do a lot with it. It's very comfortable. But it's just so beautiful to look at. It's like I said, you can grab and go, and you know, it's very quick. You just set the time and you're there, you know. Very easy to work, very easy to set. But it is just a beauty. It's got that super luminova. I've worn this, I've slept with this watch on many times, and easily throughout the night you can still read the time. There's just something about that two-line dial, that two-line of text. It's symmetrical this way, like every aspect, and then it's got this big crown that, you know, when you compare it to like an Explorer 2, I've worn the Explorer 2 for a week or two, and then I'm always finding that crown is very, 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 very small, and you find yourself picking at it. Whereas this one, it's there, it's easy. You can easily wind this watch, you can easily set it. Everything about it, it's just great. The hollow end length bracelet, I gotta say that's one thing I'm not too fond of. I mean, but again, it's one of those things that sets this watch apart from being, you know, like its ancestors. I mean, it's got that very rattly, tinny feeling, the cheap kind of stamped steel clasp down here, which I actually modified a little bit, if you can see in there. I put just an aftermarket spring bar, so this doesn't flip up, because in the original video I posted of this, I did a demonstration of what happens if it nicks something on the side. You can easily flip up the clasp, and then that's it. So, you know, it's a very pretty watch. And in certain lights, you know, you get that coin bezel to kind of hit, and you know, you can use it to time things or whatever. It's just a really nice watch. It also sits very flat on the wrist. It's not that high. You know, like in this one, you can kind of tell it is definitely a little bigger. But again, I'm not comparing this to this watch in this video. This is more of just a video to admire. Let me wipe it down. More to just admire this watch for what it is. Movement's very accurate, very reliable. I haven't serviced this watch since I've owned it. I got such a great deal on this watch back in 2015. I bought it, that I just don't think I could ever sell it. I'll never replace it for what I paid for it. and sentimentally, it's definitely had a lot of memories that I've shared with it, and you know, you can't replace those. So I hope to give it to my son one day, or daughter, or you know, whatever I have for children, and you know, once they can appreciate it like I have. But it's just a really nice watch. Look at it a little more here, and then I'll do done a wrist shot before. This is on my right wrist, which is slightly bigger. Nah, I won't do that. Do left. We'll go left. And there it is. Very easy. Very good to look at. All right, see you next time.